Hey, are you taking a vacation to Costa Rica and wondering what you're going to do when you're there? Well, this is the perfect video for you. We just got back. We spent 7 beautiful days in Costa Rica. It was amazing. We want to share the highlights and all the best stuff that we did so that your vacation is special. Let's get to it. Let's rock.
Woo! Hey, if you're a Rockin' the Boat Club member, make sure to stick around because today we're giving away our Costa Rican prize.
Woohoo! So we're going to break down this video in 3 different sections. We're going to talk about the activities that we did and the ones that you should do. We're going to talk about where we stayed, and then we're going to talk about how much did all this cost. You'll be shocked. Now, one of the most popular things to do when you're in Costa Rica is visit some hot springs. Now, there's a ton of them, so we want to make sure we found the best one. I did a ton of research, read a lot of reviews, and I wanted to find the one with the best bang for the buck, and I think we did that.
Yes, it was called Los Lagos Hot Springs and Resort. Now this place was massive, guys. It had 11 pools, 3 of them with natural water and the other 8 were hot springs. Wow.
Yeah, it was ridiculous, and so what we decided to do is get a day pass, which you can actually get in the link below. We're going to put the link below. The day pass is the best deal. Now, there's different options. You can get some with lunch, some without, but we just went with the standard day pass. It was very interesting because we almost didn't go. We showed up, we got there late, around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It just started raining as soon as we pulled up.
Yes, it was pouring actually.
I actually pulled into the parking lot and said, is this worth it? I mean, we have it, it'll be till 10 p.m. It's open till 10 p.m., but not sure if it was gonna be worth it. Well, we decided to go for it because you're only in Costa Rica once, and I'm so glad we stayed.
Yes, and the rain actually made it way more special because there was like mist coming off the water while you're in the hot springs, which was just like a dream come true because I had never been to a hot spring before, so this experience was epic.
Some of the highlights of this resort is number 1, the cleanliness. It was flawless. It felt very high end there, which was great. Number 2, the swim up bar.
Yes.
Now, this place was awesome because the water gets warm and you can sit there right up next to the bar. The bartender will come over, you can order whatever drink you want.
I had a delicious pineapple drink, which was like a rum punch, but I did get to nibble on that pineapple at the end.
It's served in a huge pineapple, it's delicious. Number 3 would be the food, believe it or not. The food was top notch, if you can believe it, out of hot springs, but we decided to order fish tacos and a pizza. Now the fish tacos were probably some of the best fish tacos I've ever had.
Very good. And the pizza was right out of a wood-fired pizza oven.
They had a dedicated pizza oven, so everybody was ordering pizza, so we said, let's try one. We had a special one with a salami. It was salami on top of a pizza with jalapenos, and so good.
It was.
Number 4 reason, and definitely not the last, but the water slides.
Yes. There were a couple of water slides. One was like super short, and the second one was up higher, and it was definitely curvy and fun. So if you're an adult, don't think water slides are just for kids, because I had an amazing time, and so will you.
I couldn't get her off the water slide. I think she went like 5 times. I did it once and it was enough, trust me. But yes, you think that's gonna be, oh, it's a water slide at a hot spring. How fast can it be? Dude, you fly like, I actually tried to film it and it was like the sky with my GoPro.
Oh my goodness.
It didn't work out, but
I did a really good job at filming when I had the GoPro, so yeah, check it out.
She actually got it, so let's take a look.
It's pretty quick.
So if you're looking for hot springs in Costa Rica, check out Los Lagos. You won't be disappointed.
So another unique thing to do when you're in Costa Rica is definitely check out those sloths. They are phenomenal. Okay, it was such an exciting tour. This place that we went to, we'll have the link below where you can get your tickets, was called the Proyecto Asís, And the tour guides were both very informative. They knew how to locate the sloths, but besides that, we actually got to see some toucans as well, which was the first time I've ever seen anything like it.
Yeah, I was surprised that they even had sloth tours. I knew nothing about it. The only thing I knew about a sloth was the movie Zootopia.
They're very, very slow, and they really are.
I get ya.
Was that Gary? Was his name Gary?
Gary.
Anyway, yes. And we have some really amazing video footage of a sloth just scratching himself, and he was smiling at us. It was so cool.
Check it out.
And now he wants to show his face on the camera. He knew he's going to be on video. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. What? He's doing the drum beat. He's like, oh, Tarzan. That's his name.
Okay, this next activity, I gotta be honest, I wasn't really looking forward to it, but boy, was I wrong.
I did have him a little bit scared, guys, because I had him thinking that he was going to be working on vacation, like hard work.
Right, because this was a Campesino Farm Tour. Now this was awesome because we got to see what it's like to live off the land in Costa Rica. You actually visit a family that owns 10 acres and they walk you through their whole property and all the different things that they have. You get to taste vegetables right off the vine.
Yes.
You get to make homemade chocolate from
Wow.
start to finish.
Yes.
You get to taste moonshine.
What?
That's right, the owner makes his own moonshine. You get to sample that. And at the end of the tour, they cook you a homemade meal made with all the ingredients right there on the farm. It was something very special. I'm glad we did it.
Yes.
Check out the link below. You can actually book that as well below. Don't miss it. It's amazing.
So let's talk about where we stayed, okay? The first 3 nights we stayed at the base of the Arenal volcano. It was a hotel called Hotel Linda Vista. Wow, it was breathtaking.
This place is a diamond in the rough, and not a lot of people know about it. And the reason is it's a little off the the main road. Obviously, you have to drive up the mountain because you're by the volcano. The pricing was amazing, but I'm so glad we stayed there. Our view when we got out of our room was the volcano. That was our view.
Yeah, our balcony every morning on those 3 days. I would wake up early. I would be able to see the very tip top of the Arenal. And I watched quite a few videos about the Arenal, and everyone says you can never see the top because there's always clouds around it, but not at 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning. It was breathtaking. I would have a nice cup of coffee on the balcony and just admire my view of the lake and that beautiful Arenal volcano.
Another spectacular thing about this hotel was the restaurant. It's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They serve typical Costa Rican dishes. They'll actually give you a 10% off coupon when you check into the hotel to try the restaurant out. Once we tried it, we were hooked. Delicious.
Yes.
Also the pool. The pool has an infinity ledge that looks down on the lake down below, which we spent a couple days in. And also there's a jacuzzi, which is great for late night. It's open quite late, I think 11 p.m.
Yeah, so we went down there, rain or not rain. It was perfect.
Yeah, it started pouring one night. We're in the jacuzzi and we're like, ah.
We just hung out until, 11 o'clock.
Don't be afraid of that rain. It's perfect when you're in the water in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Now the second resort we stayed at was in Playa Hermosa, Costa Rica, which is about a 3-hour drive from Hotel Linda Vista. Don't let the 3-hour drive detour you because it's quite the experience.
Yes, most of that drive you are alongside the Arenal Lake. You get to see all the little nooks and crannies and the true heart of Costa Rica.
Exactly, and this resort that we stayed at was called Villa's Sol, and it was an all-inclusive resort, which is always a bonus.
Yes.
Not quite like the Rios we've been to where there's a bunch of different bars and restaurants and stuff like that. It was more of a smaller boutique style all-inclusive.
Yes.
But we did get drinks at 2 different bars, and there was a swim-up bar. Smaller pools than we're used to, but you can't beat the price that we paid because obviously we didn't really spend a dime when we were staying at this hotel. The only time we spent money is when we went out of the resort and kind of ventured off to different areas.
And what was neat about this resort is that they had shuttles that would pick you up at different locations and take you to the different pools, the restaurant, and it would also take you right down to the beach.
Exactly.
Which was great.
It was a great time at VS Sol All-Inclusive Resort. Now let's talk about the cost of this trip. Now the first experience we did was the hot springs.
Yes.
And entry for a day pass, all day pass, is only
$36.
$36 each for the whole day. So I think it opens at 10, it closes at 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So you can go anytime in between there. 12 hours might be a little bit much because we were there for about 4 and it seemed perfect.
Yes.
But $36 each. The second portion was the Sloth Tour. That one was
$30 each.
$30 a piece. That tour lasts about 2 hours. It's worth it. If you want to see sloths, you don't always see them, by the way. It's not guaranteed, but we actually got to see 3 of them. $30 a piece. Why not? When in Costa Rica. Now the third tour was the Campesino Farm Tour, and that cost
$80 a piece.
$80 a piece, so a little bit more expensive obviously, but you do get the meal with it, you get the shuttle service to the actual experience if you want it, and you get to taste the moonshine, so $80, it's worth it. Now, we booked the hotel and rental car all in one package, and it was $4.99 a person.
Yes.
Which included half the time at Hotel Linda Vista, half the time at VS Sol, which was all inclusive, which made all the difference. And then we had our flights. The flights ended up being about $300 per person, round trip from the Los Angeles area, which is a great price.
Yes.
All right, so with a grand total of $1,891 for 2 of us for 7 days in Costa Rica. Now we did spend a few extra $100 on some food and some other stuff, including souvenirs.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our prize giveaway for this video. And we got this when we were staying in Playa Hermosa. We went to Coco's Beach and walked around for the afternoon. And we found...
Ta-da! Look how beautiful this fedora is. It's so fun. And who is the winner of this, babe?
Tanya Benjamin.
Oh my goodness, Tanya. This is gonna be coming to you. We're gonna be sending you an email to get your address, and we will ship this out to you.
All right, rockers, we hope you loved our Costa Rica adventure as much as we did.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to win those prizes, the fly, fedora, and stuff like that, make sure to go to rockintheboat.club and sign up. It's free.
Yes, and also you'll get information on our inaugural group cruise.
It's coming up April 17th, 2025, leaving from Los Angeles, going to Mexico. It's going to be a great time. Cabins are filling up, so make sure to jump on that. We want you on that ship.
Yes, we do. Because you know why?
Because we're going to rock.
The boat, baby.
We're going to rock that boat.
Woo!
With all of you guys. Let's do it. See you next time.
All right.